Good morning, everyone. I'm putting my seat back because it is still in the same position as it was when we had the orange trees in there. Anyway, good morning, everyone. We are just in the car and heading to a place called Haddonstone. We are already 15 minutes late for our appointment this morning. I have to physically drag Ali out of the house because he is never on time for anything. Never. Didn't you make me an hour late the other day when I was supposed to be going car shopping because you were cleaning the car? Anyway, we are heading over to Haddonstone. Look at the little grousey.
It's a female pheasant, babe.
Whatever. We're going looking for pillar caps and coping stones for our walls outside the front of our house. I've seen Haddonstone all over Instagram for years and I had no idea that they're like down the road. So I'm going to put them in the sat nav and then chat to you. Oh dear, Ali and I are just having a bit.
Can you smell that? It's a sewage somewhere.
Oh yeah. Do you fart, babe?
No.
We're just having a conversation about some things, and Ali just makes up his own sayings, and he goes to me, you know, it's that saying, you can be the ripest peach, but you can't please all peaches.
I tell you, those peaches are a nightmare to get on your side.
I was like, that's definitely not the saying, but whatever, babe, I totally hear what you're trying to say.
I know what the saying is.
What is it, babe?
You can be the ripest peach, but there's always somebody that doesn't like peaches.
Well done, yes, that's exactly what it is.
It just came out wrong because I was in mid-flow, speeding through my sentences.
Oh dear, you do make me laugh. But yeah, we're still en route. We're about 14 minutes late, but we are heading to look at stone. My favourite thing to do on a Thursday. We are currently in Harleston, and fun fact, one of our first dates, Ali took me to the Fox and Hounds. Just there.
All of my girls to the Fox and Hounds.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was the hot spot. I used to know him in there. What's up, guys?
No, you didn't. And I still remember what I had to eat as well. I had fish and chips. Oh, little horsey moose.
I don't remember what I had to eat.
I don't remember what you had to eat. I think we had the same thing, actually. I'm pretty sure we had the same thing. Ta-da! We have arrived. Wow, wow, we were. Oh my god, can we get stone doggies? Let's get a stone loony. Sorry, I've completely forgot to vlog whilst I'm here because we've just been taking everything in. But Ali has absolutely fallen in love with these columns down the orchard. He now wants to have an orchard in the house with these in between. Not in the house, in the garden, sorry. But he's very much fallen in love with the columns. These things. The columns. Yeah, we'd obviously find out who we want to go on our column.
Me.
Yeah, we'll have some alleys put on them.
All different expressions for different ones.
Yeah, like confused. Yeah. But these gardens are amazing. We've just been down at the swimming pool here, and it's good for like inspo and stuff. No, I'm not showing anything. Yeah, okay. We haven't been this way anyway, but we really want to get a sundial for our house as well, but make a feature of it maybe in the centre of the kitchen garden a little bit. But just look at this, it's so pretty.
Better off for a rain dial in England.
Yeah, that's true. Got all of these things. Oh, look at the little birdies. Don't know what they are. This is the swimming pool. Obviously it needs a little bit of TLC. I think they're in the middle of clearing it up. The swimming pool with all of these columns around it. It's just unreal. And then through there is their walled kitchen garden with all of their greenhouses. But look at this. Incredible. Oh wow.
Yeah, this is what I like, I think, because it's more visual.
Yeah.
So you get,
but I'd want a more simplistic design.
You like this particular one?
No, I don't like this one either. But we've just seen these little water features. There's a more simplistic one in the brochure that we've got, and toying with the idea of this instead of a fire pit right in front of the doors of our patio, so that we can open those up and hear the sound of water all the time. I think that would be so lovely. But all just ideas and inspo at the moment. Ali's hanging out with his mate. Looks like Mr. Tumnus.
We've got horns.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Tumnus from The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. That is literally my favourite programme, my favourite film. Good morning, everyone. I think I left you when I was at Haddonstone Gardens. It was so beautiful and we got so much inspiration for our own garden, and I definitely enjoyed their kitchen garden the most. It was very lovely, although they definitely could have done with some very snazzy greenhouses, that is for sure. We've sat down and worked out exactly what we need for the front gates. So we need to get pillar caps and coping stones, but we also saw loads of other really good things as well that we can look at down the line when we're sort of doing more around the garden. And then I came back and I just got on with work, and the day just flew away with me. But today I got up and ran, and it was the first time that I've gone on a run in a very, very long time, and it felt so good. So I think I'm gonna try and get up again tomorrow. We shall see, because I do have some little indulgent plans that I'm gonna do today. It is Saturday, and I have received, excitingly, a box from my faves, Astrid and Miu, and I thought I have had the same ear stack for months. Like, I have not changed this out since the diamond collection launched, and I think their diamond collection is still online, so I will link it in the description box down below. But I thought that we could try out some of their new items that have launched and do a little style up, because I think that one of the most common questions that I get is about like my ear design, basically. And I just think if I was to do a video on that all on its own, it would be like the most boring video ever. I like sitting down and just chatting and having a style with you. I am working with Astrid and Miu on this little section of the video. All of the information about the partnership will be in the description box down below. I work with them all of the time, and it's, as I always say, it's really lovely to keep working with brands and working with them in this way. That's my chandelier. It always sounds like a little wind chime. What have I got planned for today? I need to pot some plants. I ordered some new pots, some more aged terracotta pots. So we're gonna pot those together, and what I'd like to do later is I have like half a bottle of wine left over from Friday, where we had like team drinks after work, because obviously my team works from my house. So we had a little team drinks after work, and I've got half a bottle of wine left. So what I thought I would do is, Ali's out with his friends. They've gone to like a local, like gone on like a walk to like a pub, I think, because he hasn't seen his friends in months. And windy. And so he's out with them, so I'm by myself, although I do have Ken and Graham here, because exciting times. We have been having some bits painted around the house. When am I not painting my house, basically? But we've got a new front door, which looks really, really lovely, and so I'll show you that as well. But let's get styling up, because honestly, some of these items are so beautiful. You'll notice that I've got a lot of little flowers in my ears, and these ones are going to be I'm going to put both of these in. So these are, shh, stop making so much noise. These are, if I can get in really close, little flower huggies. I've got them in rose gold and silver. They're all sterling silver and available in all different finishes, so gold, rose gold and silver. These are going to go straight in my ears, because this is the first time I'm ever showing you my nails this close up, but these are going to go in my ears straight away. The moment that I saw them, I was like, I need to have those in my ears, because they just match up. I love the like little floral theme that I have. What else do we have? Ooh, these ones are like a different sort of style of huggy. They have these little sort of like clusters and baguettes at the end. So if you want like a little sort of detailed drop, because I know for a while they had the sort of arrowheads, and that was a little bit trendy for me. So these little baguettes and little diamante drops are my favorite. Again, they come in all of the different finishes and are sterling silver, which I can't really wear anything that isn't, so that's really helpful for me. These are beautiful. I absolutely love these little barbells. These are like a little cluster. I'm gonna close my window because that is windy. It is very windy in my house today because we've got all of the doors open because they're all sort of being painted with a fresh coat of paint. Yeah, these are a new favorite, these little barbells, because these are so beautiful for adding to like a statement piercing. So if you've got a piercing like mine at the top, this is just a little tiny cluster of diamonds. Sorry about the soil under my nails, but I've been gardening. and they just had a little bit of detail. It looked really nice in a tragus as well, or even just like a little crawler up your ear. Oh, I quite like that. Oh, I don't know where to put it. So I've got that in both rose gold and silver. I always go for rose gold or silver. That's kind of my like jewelry theme. I'm not too much of like a gold person. We have the simple but classic little diamond cluster. I'm not sure if these are real diamonds. I don't think these are part of the diamond collection, but they are little diamantes, and these are just great stacking ones. Like you can just add these for a little bit of simplicity. I've already got these in the clicker version here, so these are slightly bigger than the clickers. And what else do we have? Oh my gosh, it's like a treasure trove. More in the rose gold of the sort of classic diamond ones. And in this one, oh, so these are almost like the complementary huggies to the little barbells that I showed you. So if you see these together, they almost create a little theme of their own, sort of a big, medium and small little diamante design, which is really, really cute. So let's have a little play, shall we? I love styling up my ears with you guys, but I'm going straight in with the floral ones first, I think, because these are just, oh, amazing. Right, let's change out this one, I think. No! So I think, because these are slightly bigger than the clickers, I'm going to put these at the front. Oh, there's a waspy in my room. So, got the little flower one in. Ooh, I like that. Oh, did a lot. Oh, I really need to give my other earrings a clean because they're so dirty. Then I've got the little tiny diamante clicker, but obviously I've not got earlobes, so it's probably better for most people to go for the Huggies version of these, which I'll link down below as well. Let's have a look at these little barbells. What do we think? Let's give them a go. So I do want to put these barbells in because I love the length of these. If you get barbells that are too long, they just kind of stick out everywhere. But these are really nice and tight, so they'll stay in their place. But the only thing is I can't actually get these undone myself. I've got the worst wrist strength ever, so I'm gonna have to ask Ali to help me out with that one. But I will show you a little close up of what I've got in my ear. These are definitely my new favorite ones, these little flower earrings, because they just tie in everything so nicely. I'm super happy with how my little ear is looking. A little ear party. Give you a little close up there. Nice little change to the front as well, but I'll show you these up close as well so you can see the detailing, because this is probably one of the most beautiful little selections here, and all very diamante like I like. I'm not really someone that goes for all of the cool stuff. I just like a little bit of sparkle in my ears, and they always just look so lovely. So these are the little barbells here with the little cluster of diamonds. This is the Huggy to match. Then these are what I've just popped in my ear, these little floral Huggies down here. These are, I'd say, the perfect ones for stacking. So once you've got a little statement selection, I don't go too statement with mine. I like to stack them up with these ones just to keep the sparkle going, but it's a little bit more simple. And they come in all of the different finishes. So some of these are in rose gold, some of them are in silver, and they also come in gold. And then this is the little baguette one. This is like a drop detailing, which I would say would go really well with these ones. And then these are the rose gold ones as well. And that is my new little ear stack. I am gonna add the barbells, like I said, but unfortunately, my little wrists can't get them open. But now I'm going to head downstairs. I've also got some clothes to show you as well. I did a little H&M order and also a Nasty Gal order, both purchased myself, and I'll show you some of those bits as well later on. But I want to get some more plants potted today, hopefully, and because Ali got delivered some seeds as well, and I can also show you the progress around the house, which is good. Sorry about this little bit of broken hair. It's when I got my hair done. Sad times. Sorry about all of the background noise at the moment. There is someone obviously doing some gardening work somewhere, but our front door is now finished. Fresh coat of pigeon, and it looks so nice with the cream and the black that we've got in the hallway as well. I'm going to be replacing our locking system as well. That's coming in like a day or two. The back door is this colour as well. Ken and Graham have been working very hard, and it's just so soft and lovely. I'll show you it from the outside when it's all kind of dry later on. I've got my seeds out in prep. I've been sitting here having a Diet Coke and checking my phone. I've got some more mint that I'm going to be planting. These were delivered to Ali, so I've got some more rosemary. I've just not been very good at growing rosemary. I've got sage. Very excited to try growing some sage, and then I'm going to finally pot some catmint. I've got a box over there which has the new home for my spruce. I ordered these from Amazon because they are very similar, if not exactly the same, as the aged terracotta pots on Neptune, and they come a lot quicker. So in here, in this one, are the little trays so that they can drain properly, and then I've got 3 little pots which should be in here, and then I've got my old mint pots, which I think I'm going to plant the mint pots on one of the beds, and let them just do their thing, basically, and plant these bits and bobs in here and get them going in here. Very exciting. Abby's already got me my compost out, so we're good to go. It's slightly higher, I think. These guys are looking absolutely perfect. I love the way they just look. Like they've got those warm tones of the terracotta, but the sort of earthy tones of the aged detailing to it. Really, really happy with those. I'm trying one of these for the first time. This is a wax melt. They were sent to me from a brand called Daisy Blue. This is their Devil's Dust one. I've got to be honest, a lot of them are quite sweet. When I've been sent these before, they're very sweet, and I prefer like more natural fragrances. But this one is quite soft, so I've been trying those out for the first time. I saw Faces by Grace had these on her story this morning. I was watching her stories, and I was like, oh, I've got some of those. Maybe I'll try them out. And I thought this was quite a nice little design, this one. Nice and simple. So, yeah. Giving them a whirl. Smells lovely though. So, Ali is getting ready to plant the orange trees downstairs. And he's like, I ordered 10 terracotta pots to break and put in the bottom. Look at this. Oh babe, I want to keep them for my spruce.
I've been mugged here again. Look at these. I thought 15 quid for 10, that's quite good. Okay.
Look at the size of them.
Wow. Hands down.
Sorry for that random clip there. Basically, in order to repot the orange trees, Ali needs like so many different layers of like ericaceous soil or something like that. He needs like broken terracotta pots. So he ordered some terracotta pots on Amazon, and he thought that he was going to get some like fairly good sized pots, and he got these little baby spruitling pots, but bless him, he was like, what? It's like one of those funny viral tweets that you see when someone's like, this is what I ordered, this is what I got. What I might say to him is that I'll keep them for when we start sort of sowing more seeds and stuff like that, and then he can maybe get some bigger ones. But I wanted to show you a little sneak peek of the door. It's not really a sneak peek, I'm probably going to be showing you as much as I possibly can, but the front door is finished apart from its new black handle, which is exactly the same as the one that's there, but just black. But it looks so beautiful. It's quite sunny, but it is looking so smart and so soft. Both Ali and I are like, oh, this colour just suits this house perfectly. It looks so good, and I love the black detailing with the lights as well. It's obviously really sunny at the moment, so a bit harder to tell, but when we have the new porch, it'll be the same sort of similar shade to the vines of the wisteria, that very ashy oak tone, and it just looks so nice when you look at it from here with all of the lavender. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. But yeah, I wanted to let the guys finish up. We've had the back door done as well, so it's not like it's not left out. Got a little pigeon back door, so I'll show you got a little door at the back of the house that's like a little pigeon door, so I thought I'd show you that as well. What I want to do is potentially have this little seat re-upholstered with maybe like a sage green and cream striped linen or something like that. And I'm also going to swap over these cushion covers to the Paloma Living ones, the white ones. I've got 3 that can go in this hallway, and I just think they're going to be a little bit better suited for this area. But I love the way this colour looks, especially with all of the willow weaving that I have around the house. It is just, I'm obsessed, absolutely obsessed. These are the 3 Paloma Living cushions that I'm going to swap over for the hallway. So we've got 2 with this really beautiful like taupey shade thread through. Then we've got 2 of those, and then just a plain linen one here, which will go as like an accent one for one of these. So I'm going to do that, and then we are going to pot some plants. And because I know people will ask, the cushion covers, the cushion inserts that I use are from HAULS. These were recommended to me by Sarah Copestake, and they are the 24-inch by 24-inch super fill. I think that's what it is. But yeah, so they're super like big in comparison to the actual cushion cover, so that they're nice and plump rather than like saggy. I hate saggy cushions. That's what she said. Okay. This is the new little setup. I need to pop this little seating area back across. We've also got the Brian Hannon print up because I love the tones with the new door. I think it's got really, really similar tones to it. So I popped that one up last night. When I say I mean I made Ali do it at silly o'clock at night. But the new cushions are in their spot, looking lovely. And I popped the other one with the geometric sort of style of it in that corner over there with all of the wood, and it looks so cute. Oh, this area is just adorable. What I would love to do as well is put curtain poles above the door and put fabric, so that if we wanted to, not that we have anyone overlooking any of our doors, but if we wanted to, we could pull the curtains closed, and the fabric just adds a little bit more of a cozy vibe to this area. I'd like to do it on the front door as well, but that's just a little bit of an idea. As much as I need to change the water on these flowers arrived for me last week from Freddie's Flowers. I've never had flowers from them before, and they have lasted so well. So I think I'm going to try and change the water so that they have a little bit more of a lifespan. We've also got all of the cushions out, and the parasol is up, and that is a big pile of seed sowing compost that I'm now going to use to pot some more little spruce. Oh, that's too heavy, I can't carry it like that. Oh my goodness, this is so heavy. I've given myself a hernia. Jesus. Okay, get sewing. Right, these guys are all potted. This is, I think, my 3rd attempt at rosemary. I don't know why, I'm just struggling with rosemary. But they're done, they're in their pots, they're watered, they're fed, they're all good. I only made a little bit of a mess on the centre island, and I have been test driving my KINFILL multi-purpose cleaner. I love this one. I love the fact that it's got like the sage colour underneath, but my cleaning lady used it as well, and she is a cleaning product connoisseur, and she really liked it because it wasn't so harsh. Obviously cleaning products can affect people's breathing problems, so she was like, I actually really like this. For me, part of the thing of cleaning is I really like it to be like quite strong smelling. This doesn't have the strongest of smells, so I think it's sort of like a subconscious thing, you know, it's like, oh, if it smells clean, it is clean. I would love it to just be a little bit stronger, but I'm sure that that has something to do with the fact that it's good for the environment, because when it's quite strong smelling, we all know that those are usually the harshest ones. But I honestly, one of the main things that I can't believe is that you just, once you've got this kit, you just buy the little vials. Sorry that I'm talking to you with the mud here. but you get 4 of the little vials, and that's your cleaning products, and that costs you something like €4.95 or something like that, and that's your cleaning products. Those little vials, it's such less waste. Obviously this is an American brand at the moment. I believe that they have distribution from Europe, but obviously the more people buy into a brand, the more they're able to distribute across the world, more eco-friendly. So I really wanted to try this brand because I loved the aesthetic of it, and the products smell beautiful. I would just like a little bit stronger. That's my only thing that I'm saying about it. But I love the bottles. I love these little rubber bases because when you put them down, you know, you're not going to go dink really hard on your like quartz surfaces or anything like that. So yeah, I really like them. I have just got changed. I put some jeans on and a H&M top. I'm actually wearing old H&M jeans. Yeah, these are really old. I bought these ages ago. And a new H&M top. It's from my haul. This is just a straw bag that was sent to me. I'm going to put a blanket in here. I'm going to take my bottle of wine, take some crisps, take a glass, take my book, and I'm going to walk to the river near where I live and just sit there for the evening because I just had the idea to do it today and I really fancied it. So I'm going to head down there. Just walking home now. I think it's probably going to start to get cold right about now. I've spent about 3 hours down by, it's like a little stream that goes around the fields where I live. It's not much of a stream at the moment because there's obviously not been much rain, but I sat on the bridge and I read my book. I'm about 5 chapters in now and it was lovely, and I finished off a lovely bottle of wine, and the sheep were just, there were a few moments when they were like, what are you doing? But no, I'm heading back now to the house. I'm going to feed Lumi, probably put some comfy clothes on and just chill for the rest of the evening, I think. What a lovely Saturday. I text Ali, I was like, we need to do this more often, especially at this time of year, because this is honestly like 50 yards from my house and it's just the most wonderful experience. Like, look at this behind me. It's just never ending, and then this is in front of me. Unreal. And what a wonderful place to just sit. I think I'm spoiled a little bit because I sit in my garden so much and it feels quite similar, but coming down there was lovely. So I think I'm gonna head back, have some dinner, and then I'm gonna hopefully get up tomorrow morning and go for another run because I feel so good for going for my run this morning. So yeah. Good morning, Thumbini. You've been wanting food. You've got food. Yum. You asked, therefore I delivered. Spruitling update. The wild bergamot is really starting to become a proper plant. I'm very proud of his progress at the moment. My lemon balm is just this cute little, like, thing. It's so cute and small. Parsley and chives, thriving. And Ali is slowly making his way through. Oh my gosh, my cress has got flowers. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. It's got little baby flowers. This is so weird. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know if I've got some other seeds in there or this is what happens to cress, but it's almost getting like different types of leaves to what it had before. So it's almost like it's maturing as a plant. But it's very interesting watching these plants grow, and I cannot believe that this one has little flowers on it. I'm just such a proud little plant mama. Thyme is coming on well. I mean, basil is just, he's just living. His little curly leaves. These guys have sprouted up since we had this little stalk on our pizza last week. It was lovely. And we've got some more basil sprouting over here. I try not to overwater these ones. Mint is just taking its time. It's having a leisurely stroll into life, but we're just keeping watch, letting it do its thing. It's just a very interesting little, oh, I think I killed that one. It's just not very well rooted, this one, I think. Good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear me over the sound of the crows. Wow, shut up. But it is about 5:30 in the morning. It looks like it's 5:30 as well, doesn't it? I woke up at 4:30 today, and I'm still not dressed. I'm still not dressed, but I am having my morning coffee. You're right, mate. Okay. Anyway, perhaps I'm just excited because it's Monday and I'm up, and today is the first day that, even though I'm absolutely pooped because I woke up so early, I am raring to go. I'm literally raring to go. So I'm going to have my morning coffee, I'm going to get myself dressed, and I'm going to go for a run, and then I'm going to write my list of what I've got to do today on this beautiful, beautiful Monday morning. And I'm looking forward to it. That's a bit better, isn't it? We're a bit more glowy. I've put a fresh layer of tan on. To start my Monday, there is blue skies outside. I think they might be short-lived, but we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope for the best. I've also been doing a lot of listening recently. I'm gonna pop you on my coconut body cream tub. I've been doing a lot of listening to like people that maybe I would see as not being so like focused online, and like my friends and stuff like that, that are just kind of people just that, like you guys probably, that use social media in a much more like relaxed way than I do. And I'm sorry if you can hear my tummy rumbling, breakfast is calling. But I've got this overbearing sense that a lot of people are struggling with social media at the moment, and I think it's because obviously the times are strange and there's a lot of heaviness, and well, apparently not. You're arguing with me about it. And there's a lot of heaviness at the moment, and one thing that I'm really going to be focusing on is continuing what I've been doing for the last few months and ensuring that I'm not battling with my tummy to talk to you, but just ensure that the stuff that I'm putting out on the internet is like positive stuff, and that that's how I feel, and I don't want to be adding to the heaviness of online. And I know that a lot of people look to online creators to comment on the big things that are going on in the world, and there will be times when I really do have to use my platform for more important things. But I also just really want it to be somewhere that you go and you feel like, oh, do you know what? I needed that. I didn't need to be made to feel crap about my life. I just needed a little dose of something good. And obviously I'm not going to be that for everyone, and some people I'll bring like the worst out of, but I think as long as I'm creating stuff that I feel I would want to watch and would lift me up, that's all I can really sort of focus on. So I'm over my morning coffee in the garden. That was what I was thinking about. So yeah, anyway, I've just popped on some hair oil. I'm using the Function of Beauty hair serum that has the same smell as my shampoo and conditioner, and I love it. Well, that was rude. My battery ran out just as I was talking to you, and I have no idea where I got to, because I went downstairs, I put a dress on, I then came back upstairs and realised I forgot to bring a battery up. So then I went downstairs again, lit an incense stick, forgot my battery, came back upstairs. Anyway, I wanted to quickly pop on the end of here some of the things that I bought this week, because I bought a few pieces. I did a H&M haul, and then I purchased some bits from Nasty Gal as well, and I think that you're probably going to like them. One of the items that I purchased was this dress. This is very similar to the sort of lilac and sage coloured dress that I had from H&M before, which I love. These dresses are just so easy to just throw on, especially at this time of year in the UK where it's like warm. You can pop cardigans over the top, or as I like to do, pop a linen shirt. Although I did like to put my Venroy shirt over the top, but I washed my linen shirt on a cold wash with Mr. Mill & Gordon's linen shirt, and his one was like a turquoise colour. So now my white Venroy shirt is blue, in short. So I'm gonna need to find myself another linen shirt because I need a white one, obviously. I always need my white one. But anyway, so I thought I'd show you the things that I got from Nasty Gal first. They are such a snuggle fest. I'm kind of obsessed with the colour sage at the moment, and obviously we've just painted our front door that colour and the back door. I was looking for sort of like a sage loungewear set as well. This is more mint, but I love it nonetheless, and it's super cozy. And Annie for some reason likes my bottom in these trousers. They're like wide leg, long loungewear fluffy trousers, and then it comes with, it's like a proper set. So it comes with this sagey green minty coloured jumper, and these are just great for just throwing on and feeling comfy and cozy but not looking too bad. So I just wanted some loungewear rather than pajamas for the moment, and I got this in another colour as well. This is more of like a blush, a very subtle blush toned colour as well. Same thing, wide leg, long trousers, but super comfortable. I've got to say, I don't think that they're gonna like wash the best. It feels a lot thinner now that I've washed it, but maybe I think it's a bit damp. Maybe that's why. I'll update you. But really easy purchase to wear, and I loved the colours that it came in, so I got 2 of those. I did buy some other options too. I'm gonna obviously try them on with you. So this is like a sort of off the shoulder option. Not sure about the material though. It feels a bit lycra-y. Oh, I did also order a really nice like stone coloured jumpsuit, and it arrived, and the underneath was like, it like had these weird, like it was so lovely. I was actually really gutted. Maybe it was just a faulty one. I might order another one. I'm gonna send that one back. But the armpits went whoosh. So it was like, it just didn't fit. Yeah, not sure about this material though. I may have to send this back, but again, these are like a cropped trouser, I think. Oh no, maybe they're not. I think these are longer ones. More minty than sage. We're still definitely more minty than sage though, unfortunately. So there's that one. And then this one is another one. I think I prefer this material, but what I wanted was like the slashed neck. But this material is a bit nicer, and this is a bit more sagey, I would say. Nice lightweight fabric as well, rather than the other one. I think the other one's got to go back really. That fabric is not the one. And obviously a matching trouser set. I think these are cropped. Yeah, these are definitely cropped. So we've managed to, oh, these are recycled fabric as well. Oh, so that's good. It's probably why I like it. I love the more sort of like textured, earthy fabrics. So yeah, that's all made from like recycled stuff. I also picked up this skirt. I was hoping I was going to be able to wear it high-waisted as just a sort of simple cottony style skirt with a bit of broderie anglais at the end of it. Is it anglaise or anglais? I never know that, but who cares? And it's got a tie waist, but this is definitely more of a hips skirt than a high-waisted skirt. And because of how it sort of is on the waist, it'd be a bit difficult to cinch it in. So I may send that back as well. And then on the running theme of sagey, minty green, I saw this skirt, but I don't have high hopes for the waistband on this one either. Oh no, I think this will be a hip skirt. A little polka dot. I thought this with like a cute white cami, yeah, that will definitely fit my waist. This with a cute white cami will be so lovely to wear, and also I can wear my very overworn white Bardo top as well with this. I love things like that. Nice and lightweight as well, and not see-through. So that was from Nasty Gal. And then from H&M, which is actually on my rail, I obviously got this dress. I picked up this top, and I got it in both colorways. You would have seen it on my Instagram stories. This top is beautiful, and it looks so nice on. I can either wear a bra or not wear a bra if I want to. Sometimes, like on this, I don't need to wear a bra because the fabric is thick enough. But with this one, you can't really wear a bra unless you go sort of like those sort of clear or stick-on ones, but I'm not a fan hugely. So I just go without a bra, but I know that lots of people were like, how do you wear that top? I could never. I'm like, yeah, well, I do understand that. I tend to wear like t-shirt bras and triangle bras underneath like t-shirts and things like that, rather than things like this. Does that make sense? I feel like I just rambled then. But I also got this in the brown with the polka dots as well, because I thought that was really cute. I picked up this dress as well because I thought this was just so lovely. I loved the pattern on this. Shorter than what I've been going for recently, but I thought that this would be cute with my walking boots, you know, like my Dewberry boots. In summer when we go for walks and I still want to wear a cute dress, it's got like this really beautiful pleating to the front as well, quite big pleats, cinched in waist. It comes with one of these, which I always hang on to and wear with multiple other dresses. And I just thought it looked really expensive. And it's got these gorgeous little puff sleeves as well. And then I also picked up this dress, another kind of short one, but I thought this was really, really beautiful with like a sun hat or something like that. This was just an easy wear, nice sort of raw feeling fabric, although I'm sure it's probably not the best of fabrics, but it looks lovely. It's almost like a cheeseclothy style dress. Nice neckline, not too low, and an easy one to wear, especially in this weather at the moment. Then the other thing that I picked up, which I think I'm going to send the top back of, and I'm just going to keep the skirt, is I really liked this quite neutral floral midi skirt. And I did go for the crop top as well, but I think it's a little bit too Esmeralda vibes for me. So I'm gonna keep the skirt and wear that with a cami or a white top. You know how I like to contrast those things. I would have shown them on for you, and I will pop them all in the description box down below. These were purchased with my own money, and I wasn't given any PR discount or anything like that. I just did a shop off my own back basically, but it'll all be linked in the description box down below. Some of it will be affiliate links, but you know, I've told you where they're from if you want to go and shop them yourself, but they're all there. I think I'm going to finish off this vlog here whilst I have you and get cracking on another vlog today, because I mean, it's Monday and I've been filming for like 3 days and I need to stop doing that. So I'm going to pick up my camera and crack on with my day. But first, I'm gonna try all these things on so that you can see what they look like and what I think, of course. I just thought I would quickly show you this dress on. This is the, oh, no pockets. How's it taken me this long to realise that it doesn't have any pockets? I've got the other version of this dress. I think it's similar. I don't think it's identical. The neckline is slightly different with the lilac and sort of sagey coloured one. But this one reminds me of my campaign that I did with H&M last year. They did this dress in a similar print last year. I managed to get this. I don't think that there were many sizes left when I managed to pick this up. So it may be that it's not in stock anymore, but if it is, I'll link it in the description box down below. They do loads of variations of this style of dress because it's just so easy to wear, and I really, really find it super comfortable. I thought I'd quickly show you it just in case, but really happy with this. So I've popped on the loungewear set. I don't know if I've shown you this already in this video, but if I have, I'm showing you again. But this is what I hoped would be a sage green loungewear set, but it is a little bit more minty, but I love it, and it's super soft, super comfortable, perfect for just chilling out in the house and just being comfy and cozy. Obviously I've got it in the blush colour, although I have just noticed that when I've washed it, it has pulled, but I think that I did that myself with my ring and didn't realise. I do remember being like, oh, that pulled a little bit, but I'll let you know how we get on with it, because I love it, but I want it to last as well. So if it doesn't last, then I'm not gonna necessarily recommend it, but it is cozy. It is very, very cozy. This is the blush coloured set, which is exactly the same as the one I just showed you, but in more of a sort of creamy blush colour, and it's beautiful. But I haven't washed this one yet, so I don't know how this one is going to wash, but still super comfortable and very easy to just throw on and wear around the house and still feel like you look nice. I also wouldn't mind wearing these whilst I've got fake tan on, because I'm pretty sure it washes out, it has washed out quite nicely out of the mint one. So yes, if you want something that's inexpensive that you're not going to worry about like necessarily ruining, this is a good option. I actually think it looks quite smart. I have just popped on the recycled material sage set. It's definitely more sagey than everything else. How many times can I say sage in one video? I actually really like this, and I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm not going to keep the other one with the slashed neck. I just don't like the material of that, and I'll never wear it. Definitely the way to make this look a little bit better is to roll the sleeves up. The hems on this aren't great, so rolling them up just kind of removes them, and then I cinched it in at the waist just to be a little bit more flattering by knotting it, because it is quite big and baggy. The waist is elasticated, but it's a really nice soft elasticated, so I don't feel like I'm like having my organs crushed. But yeah, so I think I'm going to keep this one because it's really, really nice. And this is the recycled one, so it's a lot more, well, it's a little bit better for the environment. I can't say that it's the best, but you know, I don't know. But I love it. So I have just popped on the polka dot skirt. Let me know what you think. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know, does it suit me? I put it on with a different top and it didn't look right. So I put this one on just to see if I prefer it like this, but I'm worried that this makes me look like, and then here I'm like, but I don't know, let me know. And I'm not sure if I'm that much of a polka dot person to this degree. Like, that's a lot of polka dots for one person. Let me know in the comments, am I polka dot enough? Like, do I suit polka dots? Are polka dots for me? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the skirt. Maybe the skirt is not for me. I love the colour. If this was just this colour, I'd be very happy. So this is the other skirt. So I wanted to obviously wear it up here, but it's a lot looser. Like, I'm not pulling the elastic out there. That's how much. So I think it's supposed to be worn more down here, which gives it more of like a boho vibe, but that's not really how I want to wear it. I have just cinched it in at the waist with the tie. This needs a bit of a steam, but actually I think it might work. This has made me realise how tight the other one is. And this one feels a lot more comfortable, even though it's a little bit too loose. I think I think that this one is actually better and looks maybe a little bit more expensive. I like the detailing to the hem. So yeah, maybe I'll keep this one and send the other one back. I think that's right. I'm not going to show you the other loungewear set because I don't like the fabric of it. So that's just going to go straight back. I wouldn't want any of you buying that. And on to the rest of the H&M stuff. This skirt is going to have to go back, sadly. It's too big. It is just too big for me. And this is not a drawstring. This is just sewn on. So you can't cinch this one in at all. And I think that it's supposed to be more up here, but because mine won't stay up, sadly. But I love the fabric and I love the actual shape of the skirt, so I'm kind of a little bit sad about it, but that's always the thing with H&M. You know that I love H&M, but sometimes their sizing is just a little bit weird. I've not even tried the top on. I'm just going to send them both back. This is the other blue patterned dress that's slightly shorter. I think this is supposed to obviously not show the cami underneath, but I think that I would put a different cami because this is quite short. And I always keep all of the different like cami dresses and slip dresses of every dress that I've ever had because they're so useful. So I'm going to swap that over because it is like, that is where the cami dress is and that is where the dress is. Yeah, I think that this is really beautiful though. I do really like the style of it. I love the sleeves and I think it looks like it would be a much more expensive dress than it actually is. So I'm going to keep this one definitely because I think it'll look really, really lovely. I really, really love this dress. However, I think I'm only just gonna get away with it in this size. I think you may need to size up in this. It's very tight on the waist when putting it on and you have to undo these buttons and slip it on. So I would probably say go for a size up for comfort and fit. If you are, especially like with fuller boobs, you might want to go a size up as well because mine is pulling a little bit, but it may be that it just stretches out a bit, but you can afford to go a size up because this isn't supposed to be probably as fitted as it is. It's supposed to be quite loose. So I think that's what I'm going to do actually. I'm going to send this one back even though it is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to send it back and get a bigger size, just so that it fits more comfortably and just it's not going to be too clingy in like the heat. And yeah, but I think it's beautiful. I really like the design of it, and these sort of ruffly sleeves are very, very cute. And this is the blue frilly top. I also have this in the brown polka dot, but it's actually in the wash I just think this is so cute. I think I showed you this earlier in the vlog, but I wanted to show you it again because it's super, super cute. And I just think it looks so nice with linen trousers, and it's actually really comfortable as well. I don't find it restrictive in any way at all. The brown one is also really nice. I wore it over the weekend when I went for my little solo picnic to read my book, and I really liked it. I'll link everything in the description box down below as usual, and yeah, cutie cutie. Oh dear.